Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, we're on the way. Diego Maradona, truly the brightest star in the footballing firmament. So I wonder what he has in store for us here.
Well, anything can happen with this man, Peter. He's in a league of his own, truly capable of winning matches, practically on his own.
Well, as he has done time and time again over the course of his career. So, another masterclass today?
Here's hoping.
Kudus. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adrian Bedabe. And Cherki. Victor Fort. Out of play for a throw. Eder Militao. Threads one in. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Morata. Kudus. And the shot! Goal! Milan!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Son Heung-min. Looking to play him in. It's Morata! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Son Heung-min. Morata! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
This is their second corner of the game. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? It's a good run down the right. That is good alertness. Adrian Benabe turns back here, probably the best option. Over to the left. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Morata. Good ball over the top. Great chance! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
And that has been cleared. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And it's Kudus. Genuine physical shot at goal! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Adrian Benabe. Cherki. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. Lovely feet. Good ball, good take. Now it's Son Heung-min. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hector Fort. Morata chasing after it. Adrian Benabe. He's through here. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh no, this does not look good. He's and Batistuta! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Punched away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. That gets things going for the second half. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's picked it up out wide. No, that's not going to find its target. That's a good ball out wide. Here comes another cross. Cafu with the clearance. And they're back on the ball again.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cherki, and it's Son Heung-min. Adrian Benabe, and it's Ampadu. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. Now Ampadu. Not the most accurate pass. Driving forward. That has ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Spread neatly. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nicely weighted ball, and it's been played through. Morata gets through on his own. Oh, great keeping, snaffled out the danger.
Oh, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Morata is alert to the possibilities, and the shot! Sticks it away! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Kudus, Adrian Benabe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Batistuta. He shifted it to the flank. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played out towards the right wing. Shot, surely! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, easy pickings there. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Kudus, Son Heung-min. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Son Heung-min. And this is Morata. Morata! Oh, taken with style. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Milan are having a ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Son Heung-min. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running shot. And Batistuta! He's a sharp little ball here. He won't be happy with that one. Alonso! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played into the middle. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Palestine grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Cafu. And it's Maradona. Adrian Benabe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Great ball, and he's in, and the shot! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, we all know who... And he shoots! Goal! Milan! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the counter is on. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Hector Fort. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cherki. Kudus. Hullet. Vieira. And it's Hullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ampadu. And it's Kudus. Oh, easy pickings there. Hector Fort. Vieira does well to get it back. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's Kudus. Cherki. Well read, and the danger is averted. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Nesta is there to clear. Eduardo Vargas. Ampadu. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Kudus. And it's Kudus. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Chance here to counter. Pull it. And claimed it back swiftly. Pele is sharing after that one. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Ampadu. Half an hour played now. Eduardo Vargas. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, super ball. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now there's a fine ball. And he's lost Morata! Just too much. Fractions.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Cherki. And he's been shifted off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kudus. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Eduardo Vargas.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Threads one in. Stood up well to him there. Platini was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodri gets a foot in here. Pele looking to get on the end of this. Oh, well played, well played. Kudus. Eduardo Vargas. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Kudus. Now it's Morata. Knocks it into space.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pull it. Pele. And the through ball. Pele. Pull it. Oh, and the shot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like...
And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Il proprietario dell'auto blu parcheggiata davanti ai cancelli è invitato a spostarla, altrimenti sarà rimossa.
And so we're off again.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Ampadu. Searching pass he's played there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's an imaginative pass. Back into the middle. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
All he
18.
needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And a chance! Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Morata. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot!
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Goes forward. Morata looks to get on the end of this. Thuram. Tries to pass it through. He's in a good position here. And he's running through. And Marmouche! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kudus. Bale. Pullet looking understandably energised after his goal. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. That is good strength. Pullet. Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Marmouche. Cannavaro. Could move up a gear here. Pele, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Platini. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's hoisted clear. Ampadu. And it's Kudus. Marmouche, played out towards the right wing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. And this is Bale. Oh, that was vital.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rodri. And it's Michel Platini. And that could set him on his way. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he's quick to get it clear again. It'll be a throw-in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, numero 27. Lasciano il campo.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Pullet. Eto'o. Oh, this is a very good run.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Marmouche, great defending, strong and determined. Nice looking ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ampadu. Marmouche. Driving on and making good progress. And he skips past his man.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Eto'o. And here's the chance to counter. Neatly clipped into space. And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. In with the challenge. Ampadu goes long. Ampadu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he spark a counter here? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cruyff picks it up out wide. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Timber. And this is Morata. Foot in. A vicious ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's well positioned here. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Kudus. It's a sharp pass. And this is Son Heung-min. So much time and space here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hector Ford, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bale. Pass somewhat off target. Park Ji-sung. And this is Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Timber, and this is Morata. Morata was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Eder Militao. He's picked his way through. It's Son Heung-min! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Morata. Oh, good, can he finish? Goal, Milan! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he was alert to it.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Son Heung-min might just make this. Kudus bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rudiger cuts it out. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Bale. He could be in here. Look at the decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Morata.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! That's another chance! He has done it! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's managed to get free. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's Son Heung-min looking to play him in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cruyff. And here's Son Heung-min looking tidy in possession here.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's heaved it away, and they're back on the ball again. Vieira. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. He won't be happy with that one. Cherki. Now it's Son Heung-min. Gets into some space. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Looking for the run. Always onto this. And it's Lahm. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Son Heung-min. Quinton Timber. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now Pirlo, played into space. Oh, that's clever. And this is Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Timber does really well to win the ball there. Ampadu. Now it's Son Heung-min. Kudus. Distributed tidily. Quinton Timber. Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 24.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldinho.
Number 13. Ronaldinho.
He can get that clear.
Messi. Number 22.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pirlo wins the duel this time. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Lam plays it all the way forward. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's busted. Shapes to shoot! In for the pieces! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Now it's Pelé. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And this is Morata. And he's being shifted off it. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here.
Rafael van der Vaart will be key here, Peter. I've always admired the way he plays between the lines, having eked out that extra yard of space nobody else can seem to see.
And surely, Jim, he's more than just a luxury player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got the luxury, but he plays with effect. You leave him out, you lose his goal contributions. It's as simple as that, Peter.
No argument.
And it's Son Heung-min. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup, and he was alert to it. Luis Araujo to Barella. Luis Araujo. And he's had it nicked away. Ampadu. Quinton Timber. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Luis Araujo. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Quinton Timber. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get it through? Oh, he's been caught. There's the shot! Oh, nearly.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cherki. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Good take, and is he... Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Flamengo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Big chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
It's a good ball out wide. Played out wide. Threads one in. No way through, so back it comes. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Van Basten. And here's Morata. Vitinha. And it's Barella. Back into the middle. Van der Vaart looking to run onto it. Big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Quinton Timber. Ampadu. And Cherky looking to play him in. Pickford claims comfortably. Barella. Jorginho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Out to the left it goes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Van Basten. Ampadu. And that interception was most necessary. Van Basten! Van Basten! Scorching strike! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0 and things are... It's Morata! It's there! Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now it's Son Heung-min. That ball looks a good one. Can he finish? And that was very necessary. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle.
Van Basten! They want to be quick to recover this. Son Heung-min. Well, they can break here. He can run onto that. And he's lost his man here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Knocks it into space. Barella. Spread out to the left. Eder Militao cuts it out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's nice. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot. He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Cambio di giocatori.
Kimmich.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Looking tidy in possession here. Now there's a... And he shoots! And it's in! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
It's roll! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's roll. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's not going to reach.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries to pass it through. Van Balten deals with that comfortably.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There. And a chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's found some space. Roll! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. So the lead now is 2.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
He's on shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Flamengo grab a... And the shot! They've scored! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So is this the start of a comeback? Into the last quarter of an hour. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Stood up well to him there. And this is Marmouche. Raul. Quinton Timber. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Morata! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Darwin. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And nicely intercepted. Just 5 minutes remaining now. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Il numero 19, il numero 22, il numero 13.
And this is Morata. And that has been cleared. That's good play. And this is Marmoush. Everton Ribeiro, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Raul. Now it's Darwin. Nunez. And the shot! It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Adrian Benabe. And it's Morata. And here's Marmoush. Everton Ribeiro. Spread it left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Excellent challenge there. Oh, what a mistake! He is through here. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good.
And that will be it. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makelele, the battery in the watch.
Yeah, and fittingly, a lot of pundits refer to It's as the Makelele role now, such as his influence playing that position.
Quinton Timber. And here's Son Heung-min. Jackie! It's a loose ball. Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting up to do, and they got away with that.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's through here, and this is Son Heung-min. Here comes the cross. Right card, getting this one clear. Some good work on the right flank here. And they've got a throw. Messi carries the ball down the right. Well, that's an excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Van Basten, distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Osimhen is onto this. Oh, shooting chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Eder Militao does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Morata. It's played through for him. He's got away. Son Heung-min. Big chance, corner. Milan with the corner, there first. And it's Fort. Fort's cross climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cherki. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Morata! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ampadu. And here's Son Heung-min. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kudus! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's...
He's having a shot! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Morata. And it's Timber. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for a runner. Floated through. Now it's Osimhen. Eder Militao attempts a clearance. Oh, good spread. Now the delivery. Terrific header. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Morata. Osimhen. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kudus looking to add to his goal. And he's lost his man here. Kudus. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He won't be happy with that one. Osimhen. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. Son Heung-min, who's set up one goal so far. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids with the foul. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Kudus. Kudus goes on a run down the left wing. Timber. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Almost an hour gone. Quinton Timber. And it's Kudus. Now Ampadu. And here's Morata. Can he get it through? And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Cherki. Quinton Timber. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, and he's in on goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Morata, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great vision. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nicely weighted ball.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15. Lascia il campo per
Nesta.
il numero 21.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Marmouche. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well read, nice interception. Olise powering forward here, clipped into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Good read, needed to be deftly away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Quinton Timber. And here's Morata. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aubameyang is in a really good position out wide. And this is Vieri.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! No mistake!
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Numero 8.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That has not gone well. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Morata really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Adrian Benabe. Now Ampadu. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. And he's making progress on the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Adrian Benabe. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Morata. Kudus. And here's Morata. Kimmich. And the number on the board is 3. He's found a way through. Messi has a look inside the box. Adrian Benabe. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Victor Fort.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Victor Fort. And it's Kudus. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ampadu puts his foot on the gas. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Bale. Kudus. Oh, this looks sharp. Kudus. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Nicely aimed pass. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Turan.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Oh, he's onto this. He's had it taken off him. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rudiger. And it's Fort. Ampadu. This ended up in no man's land. Kudus! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Kudus really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Oh, strongly challenged there. 30 minutes gone. And here's Vitinha. Victor Fort. Kudus. Now Ampadu. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Alderete. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Victor Fort, and he's gone backward here. And this is Son Heung. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Knocks it out wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. That's a look and place it forward. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. Fought. Up he goes! Goal! Milan! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution on the field, number 26, targets.
And we're off again.
To replace him is
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Some resolute defending there. He can get that clear. Darren Fletcher. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's beaten them. It's Bale! Against the crossbar. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Rooney. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Morata. Great ball if he can get there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldinho. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Taken back almost at once. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they've got rid. Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Ronaldinho. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Son Heung-min.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely aimed pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Eder Militao clears. Hector Fort, who's set up one goal so far. Hector Fort. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Chiellini. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Ampadu, played out towards the right wing. Threads one in. He's in a great position here. And he whips it across.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Ronaldinho. Vitinha. Now it's Morata. That ball looks a good one. This looks promising. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kudus. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Son Heung-min. Now it's Morata. Oh, what a ball! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution on the field, number 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
18, Rooney. Number 11, Bale. Number 4, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field, number 8, Neymar.
Looking for the run.
Number
And here's
32,
Dembele.
Tevez.
Vitinha.
Number 20,
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. And this is Marmoush. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Morata. Morata! And that would have won it.
Morata has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Insigne. Dembele, he is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Miami FC really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Marmoush. That has not gone well. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Eder Militao. Now this could be a chance. Drilled in low. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's own... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position.
Has a shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kudus is offering a right smile there.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Santos have the chance to go the other way. And that has left him in a heap.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar, little pass back. Here's a shot!
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Adrian Benabe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Maldini. That's Busquets. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That pass isn't the best. Cannavaro. Thuram. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. Messi. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Pirlo plays it short. And this is... And the shot! Santos have their second corner now. Pirlo moves short. And this is Neymar. Neymar! Goal! Santos! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Busquets was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. Nice bit of trickery. Well, there's the clearance. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Adrian Benabe. Adrian Benabe. Look at the shoots! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. Can he finish? Goal! Santos! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. He's having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in plenty of space here. Adrian Benabe looking for the run. Neymar. Well, they could break here. It's Zico! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get...
And the shots! Busquets. Pirlo. Now it's Zico.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar, good driving run. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kudus. Oh, there's a probing ball. No way through. Aimed beyond, shapes to shoot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Oh, great save by Dida. Timber gets into a good position. Early ball out from the back. Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Takes on his marker. And it's Timber. Now it's Morata. There's the shot! They've scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Lacking in accuracy.
Zico has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
And the first 45 minutes are up. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos a colaboração para nosso fundo de caridade global. Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 7.
Here we go again.
Vai ser substituído.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cherky. Lovely feet. Tries to play it through. Forlan. And it's Neymar. And it's Pirlo. Morata. Tries to pass it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pirlo. Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Knocks it into space. He's cut it out. Busquets, 2 assists to his credit already. And the pass is intercepted. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Kudus is wide, and look, up he goes! And this is Morata. Neymar can see things others simply cannot. Messi. Turan.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Zico. That pass has been well intercepted. Quinton Timber. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So what can they make of this? That's a super give and go. Morata takes a shot! Forlan. Victor Fort. Now Eder Militao. Rudiger. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Busquets. Victor Fort. Cherky. And here's Kudus. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Santos surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's an excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Santos!
Forlan! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
substituição em andamento.
Corner number 3 coming up. Pirlo with the short one. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Big chance! Could be danger here. Tries to cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's made its way to him. Kudus cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Kudus.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Now it's Kudus. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.